when Zohran first came onto the scene, a lot of people were like very skeptical, but also a lot of people were drawn to the fact that he was unabashedly Muslim and unabashedly brown. Like, he was putting out campaign videos of him walking around in a kurta, right? And there are so many Muslim men who try to be incognito or try to make themselves more palatable for, I guess, the larger sanitized version of the world. And Zohran straight up like, I'm here, I'm brown, I'm Muslim, I'm proud, and I think I deserve to be seen as his whole being, and you can too. I feel like specifically as a visibly Muslim woman, a lot of Muslim men are able to pass in certain situations, but Muslim women is never able to pass. And Zohran is kind of empowering them to also, not think about passing or putting certain identities to the background, but like bringing them forward and actually drawing on them for strength.
I think Zohran's campaign has inspired a lot of South Asians to run for office, but also just be involved in politics, right? Just be involved in what's happening in our neighborhoods, making sure that the policies that we want are implemented, because we grew up in New York, we built New York, and we deserve to stay in New York, and we deserve to have a dignified future in the city that we built. So Zohran's, inspired people to run for office, whether that's city council, for the mayor, the Senate, or potentially the presidency, but also inspired us to get involved in politics and make sure that our priorities are met.
In the last weeks of before the primary election, despite, all the anti-Muslim hate, all the anti-Muslim bias, all the death threats that he's received for just simply for being a Muslim man who supports Palestinians, it just reaffirms the fact that because he won this election, we were being heard, and, that hate is not going to trump what is going to benefit the rest of New Yorkers.
I think he focused on issues that specifically impact working class New Yorkers, immigrant New Yorkers, who are living in a moment of fear, living in a moment where they don't know what may happen to them in this current environment where there are lots of detentions happening.